So a 10-day visit became a 5-year loving life full of adventure and new little lives. When I say new little lives, I'm talking about our little kids, you know? My 3-year-old son, Marshawn Xavier Badu Hashim, and my little 1.5-year-old who you guys always see in my videos with because she loves the camera. My son don't love the camera, but my little 1.5-year-old, Michaela Victoria Magenta Badu Hashim. Yeah, my kids got long names. We love a lot of names. We couldn't pick all the names we wanted, so we just put them all together, okay? Yes. My daughter's name is a whole sentence, okay? Okay, let's move on. So, like most guys that move to the Philippines, I initially came here for a woman, right? And that woman became my fiance. We have 2 lovely children together, but there was a lot of other things that factored in to why I chose to live in the Philippines versus the US. One, the climate, okay? Let me tell you about America, okay? America in the wintertime is cold. I mean frigid, okay? Okay, I'm talking about colder than a polar bear's toenails. You hear me? I'm serious, damn. It's times I remember, right, when it got so cold in America that when I breathe in through my nose like that, I could literally feel my nose hairs freeze. That's how cold it gets in America, right? And so when I came to the Philippines, I mean, I had heard about the Philippines, you know, tropical climate, all that good stuff. But when I actually came to the Philippines, right, and I got off that plane, that heat, woo, it hit me. Whoosh, I said, whoa, I said, damn, this place is warm. No, this place is hot, right? Summertime year round. You can't beat that, you know? I mean, in America, in the wintertime, that cold climate, it just makes people depressed. It makes people pissed. They walk around, move out of my way. It's cold. Don't touch me. I'm freezing. You know what I'm saying? Right? So that's the difference between living in a cold climate and living in a warm climate. For some reason, it feels like it actually affects your spirit by. You understand what I'm saying? You live in a cold place, your heart is gonna be cold. You live in a warm place, what is your heart gonna be? Your heart is gonna be warm. Think about all of the conquerors and colonizers of the world who were really, really dominant. I'm not saying all, but most of the colonizers were from cold climates. Their heart was already cold. And where did they go? They went to warm places. They went to warm climates, right? And they took over the place. You see? A cold heart and a warm heart. The warm heart comes from a tropical, warm place where the mangoes taste like candy and they're falling from the trees, right? And most of the girls are running around, they look like models, huh? And the scenery is beautiful, crystal clear blue water and white sand. Yeah, of course, when you go to some of the smaller cities, you'll see the poverty and all this stuff like that. But when you go out into nature, into the nature side of the Philippines, you see some of the most beautiful landscapes you've seen in your life. This place is very different. The Philippines has been kissed with beauty. That's what I say. The Philippines has been kissed, mwah, damn, with beauty, baby. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so climate had a big factor in me staying here. Cause I said, I'm tired of wearing big ass coats half of the damn year. Cause I'm from the Midwest, okay? In America, my Americans, they know the Midwest, Ohio, Detroit, Chicago, places like that, we have literally snow blizzards where there's 5 inches, 6 inches of snow coming up to your, almost to your knee, right? And you walking in it, crunch, crunch, I'm tired of this shit, crunch, crunch, I'ma move soon. But most people don't make the move. It takes a lot of courage to take that leap. Say, I'm selling everything and I'm getting out of here, right? And people may talk shit. They can talk all they want, but they talking shit because they didn't have maybe the courage, maybe they didn't have the resources to make a move like this. So don't put your fears on me. I'm living my life to the fullest and loving it. Another reason that made me move here is how affordable I realized it was for me, being a disabled veteran on a fixed income, right? It was way more affordable. Like, I was like, that costs how much? My rent is gonna be how much? For that luxury condo? Okay, I pay it. Because I realized that what I would pay in America for some of the stuff that I pay for here is like triple what I pay here, right? That hit me. That was like, wow, that was a big revelation. Like, wow, so I could really live here on my fixed income and live great. I'm not gonna say I live like a king, but I live like one of the royal people up in that castle. You hear me? For real, man, you know what I'm saying? When I was in America, even though I'm getting 100% disability, I still had to work 2 jobs just to make ends meet, right? And on top of that, my living situation wasn't all that cool either. I had just got out of a divorce, okay? And I was just roommating with somebody staying in their back room of their house. It wasn't nothing but me and my laptop. A boring, boring ass life. And I wasn't chasing girls at the time because I wanted to give my spirit a break. I wanted to give myself a rest, right? And then when I visited the Philippines with my brother to film this show that we were on called 90 Day Fiance, I realized, I said, wow, the women, the first thing that got me was the women. I said, the women here are beautiful, dude. And my brother was like, I told you. Now see, my brother, he ended up marrying a Filipina and they live in the States right now to this day. But he was the one that showed me the Philippines, right? And at first it was Manila, right? So I didn't get to see all of the natural beauty that's in the, you know, the provinces or whatever, because I went to the city of Manila, like Quezon City. That's where we were filming, right? So I didn't get to see what the Philippines had to offer as far as natural beauty until I moved here, right? And then I was like, whoa, yo, this place is something else, dude, right? And so, yeah, I was living by myself in America. Well, I was with a roommate, but they were never home, right? I'm in a back room, I'm bored. I gotta work 2 jobs just to make my ends meet. And when I came to the Philippines and I realized how cheap it would be for me to live here, that was a no-brainer. I'm like, okay, live in the back room of somebody's house, on the floor, on a mattress, working 2 jobs, pissed, bored, mad, or move to freaking paradise, live like a king, kick back, say damn every day, okay? Easy choice. Why else did I choose to live in the Philippines versus America? I'll tell you another reason why. The rich culture really interests me here. It's like a treasure chest full of different things that you stumble upon every other day, right? I'm like, damn, I didn't know about that. Well, damn, I didn't know about that. What? Wow. You know, I find myself being wowed at things every day. And I know you guys say, well, yeah, it's just, we're used to it. It's just because it's new to you because you're a foreigner. Yeah, you're right. It's all new to me and I love it. It's a breath of fresh air, diba? From what I came from, you know? Another thing that made me choose to stay in the Philippines permanently was that I noticed it was totally different crime-wise than what they originally told me. They originally told me, oh man, that place is full of crime, man. Be careful, man. Somebody gonna stab you. They carry knives. Everybody got a knife. You gonna get there. Oh man, there's more crimes back home than I've ever seen here. Being here in the Philippines 5 years, I've heard about like 2 crimes that was like in my, I wanna say, kind of like external circle of people that I might know or something. 2 in 5 years, right? How many murders do you think that I witnessed back home? How much crime, how much mass shootings do you think that I heard about back home, right? But back home, they tell me don't come here because it's full of crime. It's not true. I've lived a more peaceful life, than I've ever lived anywhere, right? And of course, well, in Iraq, it wasn't peaceful. I did a tour in Iraq. That was the most violent, situation I've ever been in my life. And, being a veteran of war, it affected me mentally, dude. When I first got out of the military, I used to have nightmares about the things that we saw, the things that we did. A person like that needs a chill, relaxed, beautiful place to ease their mind. And the Philippines did that for me, right? I needed a place to ease my mind because the stress and the pain and all of the bull crap that I was still going through in America after the divorce, all that stuff like that, my wife didn't want to really be a wife. She didn't want to do what she was supposed to do, right? I'm on disability. I'm having nightmares. I'm laying on somebody's freaking mattress. I'm telling you guys where I came from. Y'all see the and all the craziness and stuff like that, but that's because I'm finally happy now. That's why you see me joking and playing, because I feel like a kid again here in the Philippines. My spirit was stomped down before I came here, guys, and now I can live again. That's the reason why I chose to stay here, not just visit, because originally it was supposed to be 10 days. You remember that, babe? I was supposed to come here for 10 days. On that 9th day, my woman looked at me and she said, "You really gonna leave?" And it was something about the way she said it, right? It was so much behind it. It wasn't just, "You really gonna leave?" No, she's like, "You really gonna leave?" And like the tone in her voice, it sounded like her whole happiness was just sinking down. That shit broke my freaking heart, dude. And within 3 to 4 seconds after she asked me that, I calculated in my mind, okay, I'm getting a disability every month or whatever. I got money, all I gotta do is just tell my roommate back home, find another roommate, you know what I'm saying? I really don't have that many attachments or whatever. After those 4 seconds of just going through things in my mind, I looked her in the eye and I said, "You know what? Nah, I'm not leaving." She's like, "Really?" She's like, "You're not leaving, so you're gonna stay?" And like when she said, "You're gonna stay," that's when it hit me that like, damn, I'm really about to stay in a whole different country, right? It's normal to me now because it's an everyday thing. I wake up and I do my daily life, you know what I'm saying, right here in the Philippines. As a matter of fact, we're gonna do a video and show my daily life, my daily routine about here in the Philippines. But yeah, I'm used to it now, but back then that was a big step. But I thought about all those things that I just mentioned before that made me so happy here, right? And my woman, having a great woman, right, who had all of the attributes that I was looking for, that was the cherry on top. That made me, in those 4 seconds when she asked me, "Are you really gonna leave?" change my mind totally. And I said, "No, I'm staying." So a 10-day visit became a 5-year loving, life full of adventure and new little lives. When I say new little lives, I'm talking about our little kids, you know? My 3-year-old son, Marshawn Xavier Badu Hashim, and my little 1.5-year-old who you guys always see in my videos with because she loves the camera. My son don't love the camera, but my little 1.5-year-old, Michaela Victoria Magenta Badu Hashim. Yeah, my kids got long names. We love a lot of names. We couldn't pick all the names we wanted, so we just put them all together, okay? Yes. My daughter's name is a whole sentence, okay? Okay, let's move on. Another reason why I chose to live in the Philippines permanently was that the locals are so welcoming. And you know, maybe it's just to foreigners because part of it is that they're curious about us or whatever the reason may be. I notice it's like every day it's like having my own personal cheering squad, right? Everybody's, you know, wants to talk to me, you know, and whatever, especially since I've been vlogging and stuff like that. I mean, it's an awesome camaraderie that I have with the kababayan, right? And they make me feel like I'm one of them. They make me feel like I'm in. They don't make me feel like an outsider, right? When I first moved here, those looks that I would get, they like, looking? I used to get offended because I'm like, why are they staring? Do they not like me? Do they not? But then I realized it wasn't that. A lot of them, it's the first time they've ever even seen a Black American. So they're really just curious, dude, right? And so once I understood that aspect of it, I wasn't offended anymore, right? That's what made me want to learn Bisaya, because I'm living in Mindanao, we speak Bisaya. In Iligan, we speak Ilaganon, right? So that's what made me want to learn the language so I can converse with them, so I can talk to them, show them that I'm a nice dude, you know what I mean? Show them that maybe some of the stereotypes that they might have heard about Black Americans or whatever, it's not true. We're not all gangsters, right? I'm not no gangster. I'm a military man. I'm a retired United States Marine. But on television, what they portray of Black Americans is bullshit. It's gangster shit. So that's what they're automatically wondering in their mind. Is this guy mean? Is he crazy? Is he whatever? So me, I feel like I represent my race to the best of my ability when I come here. I don't act a fucking fool. I don't act like an asshole. I don't raise my voice to people. I stay chill, stay happy. I smile, right? I make them feel comfortable. And even more so, the fact that I learned the language, you know, makes them feel even more comfortable with me. And so, you know, that camaraderie is second to none, dude. I did learn Bisaya, but I mean, most people here speak English, that's another good thing, is that it's an English speaking country as well. I mean, even the people that you don't think understand English, like, they might not speak it very well, but they know what you're talking about. I remember one time, and this is a funny story, right? I remember one time, Regine's mom was over at the house. Her whole family was over at the house, but her mom was in another room, right? But the door was open. And I was talking about something like, hey man, you know, tell her don't have all them kids jumping all over my couch and opening my refrigerator and all that stuff like that. And then Queenie was like, shh, don't be so loud, you'll embarrass me. My mom will hear you. And you know what I said? I said, man, she don't understand English. And then Queenie looked at me and said, trust me, she may not speak it, but she knows what the hell you're talking about. You hear me? I said, oh, she knows what I'm saying? And so when her mom came out the room, she was just looking at me like, and I said, damn, maybe she did understand what I was saying. So that goes to show you, dude, that, you know, even the people that don't speak English well here, they understand English. So watch what you say, be respectful, be chill, you know what I'm saying? And you guys gotta understand, I'm an eating guy, I like to eat, right? So the Philippines is the type of place, if you like to eat, you'll have a new food adventure every day. They got so much good food out here. People ask me, do you miss the food back in America? And the answer is, no, I don't. No. No. As I said in recent videos, Regine gets on YouTube and looks up actual American, you know, recipes and stuff like that. And she cooks the stuff for me sometimes, but I'd rather have Filipino food. I really, really enjoy it, guys. And I don't know how many years it's gonna take for me to get tired of Filipino food, but that ain't happened yet. And I still got a whole lot more to try. Diba? Okay. So y'all gonna see me continue to try all the awesome foods here in the Philippines, right? I try so much food, I eat so much different food on camera that some people, when they see me, they say, oh, there's the food vlogger, there's the food vlogger. And I'm like, no, it's just a vlog. But I eat so much on my channel, they think it's a food channel, you know? So I'm here to clear that up right now. This is just a channel about my life in the Philippines, but I eat a lot. What else? I'm trying to think of other reasons why, because I'm really trying to give you guys a concise understanding of why. And this is for my people back home who always ask me, why did you choose to live there, you know, in the Philippines versus America? Like permanently, dude? Like you can just visit, have some fun, and then go home. No, I want my whole life to be fun. I want my whole life to be crystal blue waters and white sand and people who actually smile at me when they see me and they actually mean it. It ain't no plastic fake bullshit smile. It's a smile that means, hello, welcome to my country. And if you're respectful, if you're good to them, if you immerse into the culture, they're gonna love you so much, dude. But you gotta take the steps as an expat, as a foreigner, right? To really become part of the country if you decide to live here. And that's when you'll see the real camaraderie that they have here. Some foreigners just come here for their woman and that's all they care about. They follow behind their woman like a puppy dog and don't learn nothing, don't do nothing, don't get immersed into the culture and all that stuff. And if that's you, that's fine, right? But what's between a woman's legs doesn't run my life. Life runs my life. And I hate to sound a little vulgar when I said that, but I'm saying a lot of these people, a lot of these guys that come down to the Philippines, all they chasing is that one thing. Nah, man, come down here for a better life. That's what's worth chasing. I mean, the sense of community here is second to none, right? As I told you in other videos, you know, with this being a developing country, families depend on each other, bro. Like for real, like my girl, she has a huge family, okay? The Badu clan is one of the biggest families in Mindanao, right? And I know it when we have a party too, because it's so many people. I'm like, excuse me, hey, how you doing? Okay, excuse me, right? 20, 30 people in my house. Kids, teenagers, adults, but everybody's smiling, we eating, we having fun, right? And no, I don't pay for everything every time, because that was one of the comments right there. Yeah, when you have those parties, I bet you're the one that pays for everything. Shut the hell up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. A lot of times we all pitch in. The last big party that we had was my birthday party. Do you think I paid for that? Dude, her whole family pitched in on my party so I can have fun. And what did my crazy ass do? Did a live stream to show. But you know, I was still being attentive to the family as well. But they all pitched in, right? To make my birthday great. Because I came into their life and I changed their life just because I'm with their daughter, you know? So, man, dude, it's just so much love, man. And I'm happy that I chose to live in the Philippines full time versus America. America's cool, but the Philippines is the bomb, baby. And that's my take on it, guys. Listen, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that shit, do all of it, do it. I'm outie.